Have you ever nicked your ball sack? Ow! Manscaped's Lawnmower 2.0 was specifically designed to make manscaping easy. I'm talking butt, balls, body. Featuring skin-safe technology, this trimmer won't nick or snag your nuts. 100% waterproof and shock resistant. Head over to manscaped.com and get yourself the Lawnmower 2.0. And for a limited time, get free shipping and a free Shed travel bag.
This is another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. I'm your host, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Mike Molino. No Marv is on this week. He's out on vacation, just like I will be next week.
Great guys.
All right. Yeah, Mike, we're out of here. We're ditching you. All right. So this is a hypothetical situation. So I don't want people snapping. I don't want people down my throat about this conversation. But this came up when we were discussing potential conversations earlier today. And it's not, I don't know if you could call it a real possibility, but I mean, look, anything could happen over the offseason. We don't know Tom Brady, what he is going to do over the offseason. He can be off this team at the end of the year, whether that's retirement, which I think is a real possibility, especially if they win a Super Bowl. My theory is if the Patriots win a Super Bowl, Brady's out.
Why?
7. He's got the most rings. He's got more rings than any other franchise.
Why stop?
But if he doesn't, if he gets angry with the Patriots, Mike, and he leaves, he wants out, and he's still pretty good. Do you think that the 49ers, who can get out of the Jimmy Garoppolo contract, the massive Jimmy Garoppolo contract, which if they did cut him after this season, it would before April 1st, I believe, it would only be a little over $4 million dead cap hit. Do you think that they would be interested in bringing in what would be then a 43-year-old Tom Brady to replace Jimmy Garoppolo for the short time being? What do you think? That's going to come with a follow-up question too. So what do you think?
Here's what it is. If that situation were to play out, 49ers don't have any Super Bowl aspirations, not this upcoming season, not next season. That team is not built to win it all.
So actually, can we? I don't get. Scratch hypothetical. We're just going to say if this is going to happen. I don't care.
If this were to happen, whatever. Like I was saying, the 49ers aren't built to win the Super Bowl this year, next year, anytime soon. That no one's looking at that team as a real contender. So you could possibly get one season if you can get Tom Brady to come to San Francisco. You can get one season where you get the most media hype, attention, talked about every day on every news, sports network, every day. The 49ers will get talked about. Probably they haven't got talked about that much since they made it to the Super Bowl with Colin Kaepernick, a few years back. They'll get all the media attention in the world with having Tom Brady for possibly 1 year. Because if that were to happen, I don't see Brady saying, "Oh, let me spend another 2 or 3 years in with another team." I don't see that happening. But you give Brady one chance to play at home, his hometown in San Francisco, it's possible that it's a feel-good story. Do I see it happening? Absolutely not. The Patriots, I don't see them, as much as people want to talk about Bill Belichick's love for Garoppolo. Oh, he was ready to give Garoppolo the keys to the ship ASAP. He was not hesitating on saying, "Yeah, I'm done with Brady, ready for Garoppolo to take over."
Oh, he was ready to do it.
As much as that conversation has happened, I don't see and feel as if the Patriots maybe view Garoppolo the same way. This is a guy who can't even stay on the field. And he plays kind of a little bit reckless. His injury, that ACL injury, people talk about all the time, it's his fault. 100% his fault because the way
absolutely. He could have went out of bounds.
100% his fault. This guy, even when he got a chance to play, 4 games for the Patriots when Brady was suspended, he couldn't even stay on the field for that. I need to see Garoppolo play a full year of football, full season, game 1 all the way to the end, before I can really think of this guy as anything. He hasn't proved anything. And in all honesty, I'd rather rock with Stidham as the next guy up instead of Garoppolo. Call me crazy. I don't care. But I don't.
That was going to be the follow-up question. Do you think the Patriots would bring Jimmy in if Jimmy were to get cut and Tom Brady were to leave?
If Jimmy Garoppolo were to get cut, what's the reason? In my opinion,
if he stinks this year, he could have a bad year. He missed a ton.
Why the hell, if you get cut, most likely, sometimes it's because of money, but if you get cut, you're not performing well. You get cut because you suck. Why, if you get cut by the 49ers, with the Patriots, well, you couldn't cut it on the 49ers. Let's come over here to New England.
Because Bill thinks that he can fix them.
Then maybe Bill is losing some screws up top if he thinks that a player cut by the 49ers, a quarterback who couldn't throw the football for the San Francisco 49ers, is going to come and be the next best thing for the Patriots. I don't see it happening.
All right, guys, Patriots Roundtable is powered by BetOnline.ag. Head over to BetOnline.ag and use promo code CLNS50 to claim your welcome bonus. That is CLNS50. Okay, so no matter what, it is. I know I just said no hypothetical, but I mean, I then realized that there's no way to avoid this because this is a hypothetical no matter what the situation. But I think the 49ers would do it. I do, because if they cut Jimmy Garoppolo, like you said, that means he had a bum season, because they're not going to cut the guy. It all depends on his season. If he doesn't have a good year, sure, cut him, especially if Tom Brady shows interest, especially if Tom Brady is not showing interest in going back to the Patriots, wants to go somewhere else. They're going to split up. They're going to go their separate ways. Then that's the perfect opportunity. He's going to go home. And he still thinks that he would have some left in the tank. But again, that would mean Jimmy Garoppolo would have a down year. So now relating it back to the Patriots, would Bill Belichick bring Jimmy G in if he had a bad year? Yes, absolutely. This was basically Bill's child, Mike. This was the guy that he wanted. This is the guy that he wanted to go and like you said, give the keys to the kingdom to. Bring him to the promised land. Win a Super Bowl. See, guys, I didn't need Tom Brady to win a Super Bowl. I could win a Super Bowl with Jimmy Garoppolo.
I hate that narrative.
That is what Bill would love to do. Because why not? He's done everything else, right? He's won a ton of Super Bowls. He's won, I think, about every Super Bowl that's ever been played. If he could do it now without Tom Brady as a quarterback, then he did it. Then what else does he need to do? That's it. That's the icing on his career.
Why would he be so hell-bent on just trying to win it? If you've been just having continued success, and like the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I never understand that whole concept of I want to win it without Brady. I don't think that's ever crossed Belichick's. That's just me.
You don't think it's ever crossed his mind?
I don't think it's ever crossed his mind to say, let me see if I can go win it without Brady.
I think he would like to. I think he would like the challenge.
So does he not? Why does he go win it? Not coaching for the Patriots anymore. Like, why does it have to be Brady? Why does he just go?
Because this is his team. He doesn't want to be the one to leave. This is his team. Now we're going down a rabbit hole. Now this is his team. He doesn't want to let Tom Brady win it without him in New England. He wants to win in New England, his team that he has dominated with for all these years, with somebody else. And I don't think he's hell-bent. You use the word hell-bent. I don't think he's hell-bent, but I think it interests him. I think he'd be like, okay, let's do this. Jimmy, come back here. We were going to win this. He knows how to win with Jimmy. Just teach Jimmy not to get hurt. Just teach Jimmy to do what Tom does and just go limp and play dead every time a linebacker comes near him.
I think that hypothetical situation is honestly lose-lose. If Brady were to go to...
Jimmy's only going to be 28.
If he gets cut by the 49ers, it's because he sucks. And if Brady goes to the 49ers aren't winning, and Brady looks stupid because he's going to a team that he definitely won't win with, because the 49ers just aren't built like that. But it's a hypothetical situation, Nick. Let's talk about it. Sure, why not?
You're so annoyed. You hate this conversation.
It's just hilarious to me, man.
I just think he'd be interested in it. I do. Hey. And I don't think there's any end in sight for Bill coaching either.
I don't think, at this point, you really can't put a cap on either one of their careers. It's really, I think the day we hear Brady's wants to retire officially or Belichick wants to step away, it's going to be a shock to everybody. Like, I feel like we're not going to really see it coming in a sense. I know Brady says 45, but will he go past 45? Will he stop before 45? Who knows, man?
I'm telling you, if he wins another Super Bowl this year, I think he's done. I think he pulls the plug. That's number 7. All the accolades are collected.
I think you stay at the top until somebody knocks you off.
And Giselle will just, Giselle wants him done. She probably gets on his back about it all the time at home.
I believe it. Why not? Why not have the hubby back home with you? And that's probably what she's saying.
All right, we'll end it on the hubby comment. All right, guys, this was another CLNS Media Patriots Roundtable. Me, Nick Qualia, sitting here with Mike Molyneux. Some of us will be back next week. We're gonna have a little fill-in show, but the talent that we're gonna have on the show, it's gonna be another great show. Mike will be here, of course, but me and Marv
Down for the team.
So, guys, tune back in next week. Catch next week's couple episodes. Again, Nick Qualia, Mike Molyneux. Guys, will be back next week. Thanks for watching.